Brian, what was the mood like this morning training after the win on Saturday?
It was quite good, bubbly, obviously. I think it would be after the second half performance, certainly. And to come away with a big 3 points, I think it's a massive win for us, and it's on to the next one where we need to be. So the lads are bubbly, and rightly so, really, for the performance we put in.
So the gaffer noted in his post-match interview that you were one of the players that carried the team forward during that second half. Is that you now back to your best after your injury?
Yeah, I think sometimes it takes a little while, to get 100% fully fit, and I think that's what the problem was. I didn't want to let my teammates down, let the manager down. I possibly could have played against Mansfield. Possibly could have played, early on against Oxford as well, but it's not me. I'm an older pro, I'm 36, and I know when I'm ready. Me and the gaffer and the coaching staff and the physio, we had discussions of when I would be ready and around the time, and we chose the right time. That would be around about the Northampton game that I'd be feeling a little bit stronger. So I felt stronger, feel stronger every single day, and we've got equal finals now, so I'm part of it, and I'll try and lead the team as much as I can and play a big part, as I always try and do. And hopefully, we can succeed where we need to be come the last 8 games of the season.
So obviously it was a really big 3 points on Saturday, and then we move on this weekend to Southend, another team that are obviously pushing for that promotion place. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I haven't seen a lot of Southend, to be honest with you. I remember the same situation down there. I think we beat us 1-0 away, and again me and Jonah come on off the bench, and we ended up getting a point out of it. Possibly could have went on and won it if it had been about another 5 or 10 minutes to go. But obviously Southend are a good team, good manager, some quality players. They're up there, they're fighting for the same thing as we're fighting for. So it's going to be tough, let's not make no bones about it. And we know the next 8 games are going to be tough, as we knew Northampton was going to be tough. These next 8 games are, we can't just, the team are not going to come here and roll over for us to win. They're going to come here fighting, and we've got to show that tremendous attitude, spirit, desire and character, determination that we showed on Saturday in the next 8 games.
So after the game on Saturday, the buzzword amongst the fans was the word believe. Is that the case now going forward over the last 8 games, that everyone around the club just has to believe that we can do it?
Yeah, I read the gaffer's interview, or listened to the gaffer's interview with the fans, and I have a good relationship with the fans. And they've been brilliant with me for my first time and the second time round now. I do want them to stick with us. There's no room for booing, as the gaffer's stressed, and the gaffer's right, and I'll say the same thing as him. If you're going to boo, stay away, because we don't go out there to get beat. We go out there to try and get these 3 points every single game. The desire, the willingness, and everything, the commitment about the lads. Some lads don't see the families for a week, 6 days, 5 days to stay on task for where we're trying to get to. As a football club, as a squad, as coaching staff, everyone, the chairman, directors, yourself, where we all want to be and our aim is to be. We've got a massive 8 games to go, and we need the supporters around us and to stick with us as well. It might not go well for the first 45 minutes, but we know we've got characters in our team, as proven on Saturday, to come out second half fighting. And if they can be our 12th man in fighting, then I'm sure they'll have some good times with us coming the end of the season.
So obviously you were involved in the promotion the last time we went up. How does it compare now from what it was like the last time around for you?
It's a bit, the comparison's a little bit the same. Obviously, I don't think the manager's going anywhere fast. Obviously this time, 4 years ago, that we lost the manager, and we had to rally around our troops, and we had to have a figurehead in Richie Barker, who come in and done tremendously well for us. And Futch, was a big part of that as well, because he was on loan and come back, and the character he's shown with us is the same character he shows now as a coach. So the comparison's probably a little bit the same, but the good thing is we've got our manager who we believe in, we've got our coaching staff who we believe in, assistant manager, first team coach, goalkeeping coach, physios, everyone about the place, fitness coaches. So we've got them with us. Last time we went up, we never had no one with us. It was just us and the fans. So I think now we've got everyone around us, including the chairman, who's all together. So I'm hoping this time round it's a little bit more special.
So what's the realistic aim now? We're just a point behind Wycombe. but obviously Burton is sort of running away, well, as you will, not really running away with it, they are catchable. Do you think that we can catch them and maybe go up as champions?
Well, mathematically you'd like to say it's still possible. You know, they've got a lot of tough games, as we have. Southend have, Wickham have. They've got a tough game on Tuesday night against Luton at home, who are on a bit of a bad run and need to put things right. So, but again, look, we'll just worry about us for the time being. We'll take each game as it comes. If we keep winning our games, I'm sure there'll be some slip-ups along the way. So for us now going into the next 8 games, it's a massive push. I think it's 6 weeks, and you know, the people around the place, the gaffer included, have asked us to give our all for 6 weeks, and us as lads and as players and staff and everyone about the place are giving it our all for 6 weeks. I said to you before, some lads don't see the kids for a week on end to give this big promotion push, one last push with 8 games to go, and I'm sure you know we'll reap the benefits from the end of the season hopefully.
We've not really spoken to you since we've been up at Carrington. How have you found it up here since the move? I
feel 21 again, to be honest. No, I think again, you know, a lot of credit has to go to the chairman and the manager as well. I know I keep saying it, but I'll harp on about it because for them to get this club where it wants to be and where it needs to be and where it possibly should be, really, to be perfectly honest. Facilities like this, you know, last time I was at Bury, we were crying out to get porta cabins down at Gig Lane, and the lads were buzzing about that. Just so you had a nest egg, if you like, to a home, and you get your showers there and changed and food. But you come to a place like Carrington, a home of champions in Manchester City, is second to none. And the lads can't believe it, as you see now. It's 3 o'clock and the lads are still about the place because they love it here. And you know, the gaffer has to kick us out at times. So, but again, we've got to up the ante a little bit on the big stages with big players. We've got to do the damage for us to stay in places like this and to keep on pushing up that table. And hopefully, again, you know, if we do get into League One next season and push on again, because the club deserves to be where the chairman's putting his money where his mouth is to be in a bigger place than League Two.
So last question, my dad's a massive Bury fan, I'm a big Bury fan. Obviously we remember Chesterfield, and he keeps saying that he can imagine it's a sunny day, last game of the season at Tranmere, your previous club, you step up with the winner, you take us up. Is that something that you've thought about yourself?
Yeah, I have, and it'd be disheartened if it was the wrong end for Tranmere, to be perfectly honest with you. I wouldn't like to see them go out the league. I always stressed my expressive of playing for Tranmere at some stage. I'll always only a short spell in 12 months. But again, I have to be professional about my job, committed to Bury Football Club as I always have been. Every club I play for, I love the place. And if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. All I've got to think about is my teammates, everyone about the place, you, your dad. And again, look, it's part of your job, isn't it? And you know, what I'd like to do though is I'd like to get promoted with this team and with these lads. You know, my little lad Alfie, he has a DVD and he says to me, "Dad, that was the best time of my life." and he's 89 next month. I think, so hopefully I can give him another, good day of his life that he can remember. So not just for him, but for everyone involved.
Brilliant. Thanks, Ryan.